today's episode, the power of prayer, ways to stay healthy at any age, magical vacation ideas, plus lots more on The Balancing Act.
Looking for a little inspiration? Take a look at this.
For many, prayer is an important part of their day. Whether you pray for yourself, your family, or the greater good, prayer bowls can offer solace.
Hi, my name is Karen Berry, and I'm the founder of PrayerBowls and co-owner with my husband. And our company, PrayerBowls, began as a place for your prayer intentions. So just somewhere that you could pause and pray each day and take the time to think about those people that you know that are in need of prayer. Back right after my son was born, I was very sick. I had a GI issue, and it caused a lot of problems. So that first year of his life, I was in and out of the hospital almost about 3 months of that first year. And it was a time in my life where it was just a trial, and we had so many people praying for us and encouraging us and supporting us. And so many people have challenges and trials that they go through. And one time I met this lady, and she said she had prayed for me every day for the year. And so I just spoke with her about that. She was a stranger, but she was somebody who was a prayer warrior and believed in the power of prayer. And so speaking with her and just being encouraged by her about the importance of prayer and the privilege of prayer, I then started making prayer bowls and gifting them to friends and family. And then it really has just grown into this business, which has just been such a beautiful ministry and such a privilege to be a part of.
We really just started this as a hobby. She was making these bowls by hand, and I was blown away how many women came to our front porch to buy these, the bags that were on our front porch. And so I said, hey, let's see if we can find some factories that can really make a nice product, and definitely one that is going to honor Jesus.
Oh, we are excited about all the new products that we're bringing to Prayer Bowls. Our Prayer Bowl audience has asked for more Christian and inspirational gifts, so we are bringing in some jewelry. We're bringing in pottery that is handmade in the United States, blankets and home decor, and lots of Christian artists that paint on wood and on canvas that we will have as well.
Prayer bowls are a place for prayer intentions. Their heirloom quality offers a special way to pray for others.
So our bowls are made in Portugal and Poland, the United States and Mexico. And when we first started, it was really important that we found craftsmen, people that made the bowls with their hands. And where we had them made was important to us. We do try to source as much as we can from the United States. Most recently, we found a woman in North Carolina who just makes beautiful ceramic bowls. There's a factory in Michigan that they used to actually make wood shoes, but now they make wood bowls, and they're one of the biggest wood bowl manufacturers in the world.
Giving back to the community is important to Prayer Bowls. They love partnering and praying for several charities.
Mary Lee's House is a local charity, really important to us. They work with abused and neglected children. And so our bowls come with a prayer for those children. So in each prayer card set, the first prayer is for the children of the Mary Lee's House. And a really neat story, one of our clients, our customers, wrote her friends for her 60th birthday. She wrote them an email and asked that they would give to Mary Lee's House. And they live in Illinois. They're not even here in Tampa. They asked that they would donate to Mary Lee's House. And so Mary Lee House received almost $10,000 in donations. It's really cool. We work with Compassion International, and we have 4 children that we sponsor in Haiti. And our goal is to get other kids sponsored and help bring them out of poverty. And it's something where you write them letters monthly and you know about what's going on in their life. It's a really great charity that we really enjoy being part of.
There is power in prayer. Making this daily connection can change your life and the lives of others.
We have had people that were distant and had stopped their prayer life, receive a prayer bowl, and then write us words of encouragement and thankfulness that said, we're back communicating with our Heavenly Father and feeling at peace. And so it's just, we have seen so many great and inspiring stories like that. Kids can do it too, and we encourage that. It's such a great tradition to start with your families. You can have a big bowl on your kitchen table or on your island, and every day teach them the importance of prayer, of connecting with others, of lifting others up, and turning our burdens and our thanksgivings over to God. At PrayerBowls, one of the other things that we are excited about and is part of our ministry is sending a pause and pray out every Monday morning. This comes to your inbox if you sign up. It's a scripture and a prayer that comes Monday mornings. And on the third Monday of the month, we also have a blogger that's a sister or brother in faith that wants to share their testimony or their wisdoms with you. And so we've gotten such great response from our Prayer Bowl community. And if you're interested in signing up, you can go to the website, and then it will start coming to your inbox every Monday morning, so you can pause and pray as well. We just look forward to serving you. We are a small family business, and we would like to just honor God in all that we do and love on people. So please just come visit us and let us see how we can help you.
A prayer bowl is a very personal gift, right? People are emailing us and writing us personal letters and calling us on the phone. They want to talk to us and tell us their story because my wife's story has affected them so much. Yeah, it's really neat that our company can have such a personal touch with our new friends.
Write, collect, pray. For more information about Prayer Bowls, visit prayerbowls.com or go to our website, thebalancingact.com.
Wow, that was great. Check this out.
The health and well-being of those affected by HIV, hepatitis C, and other sexually transmitted diseases is of utmost importance. But sometimes those who need care the most are afraid to seek it. Luckily, there's help.
Canton Community Health is an organization that was started in 1991 in Sarasota, Florida by our founder, Susan Terry. It was really based around the AIDS epidemic in the 80s, and she founded the organization to help those that she loved and those in the community. And we have continued that mission throughout now to present day. Stigma is one of those things in society nowadays where people fear to receive treatment out of fear of being judged, of being diagnosed by being HIV positive, or even just seeking treatment to prevent HIV or STDs. So one of the things that we work for here at Canton Community Health is to be able to break that stigma and break the barriers to care and have individuals receive that treatment. One of the ways we provide our services is through our mobile medical units and our mobile testing units. Those units are actually able to go into rural areas where individuals that are wanting care but are not able to actually physically come into our locations.
Times have changed since HIV/AIDS was first discovered decades ago.
With today's technology, with today's medicine and the quality of care that we provide, HIV is now controllable and patients are able to live a normal and healthy life. Our staff are credentialed in not only prevention efforts, outreach, medical support, people living with HIV that are there to help navigate a newly diagnosed HIV individual. And with the credentials that we have through HIV-specific certifications, through infectious disease doctors, primary care doctors, internal medicine doctors, and a full gamut of services and support staff, an individual can come and get their care here at CAN, from their medical care to their pharmacy services, dental, behavioral health, substance abuse, all the full gamut of services that an individual may need if they're living with HIV. No matter if they're heterosexual, homosexual, LGBT community, African American, Hispanic, Caucasian, at the end of the day, HIV does not discriminate. We want to make sure that we have access, that we provide access to care for individuals regardless of ability to pay. That is extremely important because we want to make sure that individuals are getting the care and services they need without having to worry about their copay or how are they going to pay for some type of care that we can provide.
Thomas should know. He's a medical peer navigator living with HIV.
So my journey began 28 years ago, and I struggled in the beginning, but then I went into doing missions work overseas until I met a medical peer navigator at Canton, and my life's never been the same again. Medical peers are people living with HIV/AIDS who are trying to help others live adherent and productive lives. Our guiding principles here at Canton are really simple. We wanted people to remember them easily. It's CARES, which is communicate. We want to advocate, do plenty of research, execute the plan, and then have it be sustainable. It's the way that we guide everything we do as an organization and personally.
Prevention, testing, peer talk, medical care. This is where they all come together.
HIV and AIDS are not the same thing. It's a common misconception. AIDS is the acquired immune deficiency, which is a manifestation of having the HIV virus. And that is when your immune system is sufficiently affected to put you at risk of different types of infections. We have two therapies to prevent infection with HIV. One is called NPEP, pre-exposure prophylaxis, where you take a medication every day to prevent infection with HIV. That is recommended for patients that lead a high-risk lifestyle of HIV infection. We have NPEP, which is post-exposure prophylaxis, therapy to prevent HIV infection if you have an occupational exposure, such as a needle stick or a high-risk sexual encounter. You need to get to the doctor early, before 72 hours, and we start you on therapy.
Together as a society and as a community, we're able to make a difference, to come together, to break the stigma and break the barriers to care, to give healthcare to those that need it most.
You can lead a normal life if you are tested and treated early.
We're not only here for you, we're here for those you may love as well.
On a final note, education is prevention and prevention is power. It is our goal to make sure that we educate individuals so that way we can prevent further infection spread.
For more information about Canton Community Health, visit cancommunityhealth.org or just go to our website, thebalancingact.com.
Up next, another story not to be missed.
From cruises to honeymoons, theme parks, and more, Magical Enchanted Vacations makes planning your dream getaway as refreshing as an ocean breeze. Let's see how they do it.
Hi, I'm Anna Lemons. I'm a travel advisor at Magical Enchanted Vacations. I became a travel agent because for as long as I can remember, I have enjoyed planning things for people. I love having an itinerary built when you go on a trip and a vacation, and sometimes planning is the most fun part. And so I always wanted to help people create those magical memories for their families. But with Magical Enchanted Vacations, I felt like I was going to be able to be successful because of the foundation that this company had.
Their goal is to create the vacation of a lifetime for couples, families, honeymooners, solo travelers, and more.
As a travel agent, I'm able to plan vacations to all different destinations. I'm able to do special trips like honeymoons. I do a lot of honeymoons for people. I can do trips to all-inclusive resorts where everything is included. I do a lot of cruises. We're able to send people on Caribbean cruises or Alaskan cruises, European cruises. I love planning Disney vacations for people and theme park vacations to places like Disney, Universal, theme parks in California, Disneyland, and I'm able to do special trips for families, whether they're taking their teenager on a graduation celebration or whether it's grandparents treating their grandkids to a special Christmas time trip. I'm able to plan a variety of things to all types of destinations, and it's really enjoyable.
Why should you book with a travel agent?
When using a travel agent, we are able to provide services and things that the traveler will not have to do and will not have to worry about. We can spend hours and hours on hold for the client, trying to make sure we get their details changed if a last minute change or cancellation comes up. If we're needing to work on getting a refund for that client, we're able to do that instead of them having to spend time on hold. And by using a travel agent, we are able to get those great deals for them and helps create this whole itinerary for them and plan out every detail. They just get to go and enjoy the trip and have fun. They get to do the fun part. So another wonderful thing about booking with a travel travel agent is that you are able to pay with a low deposit at the beginning and make installment payments as time goes on. So it's something that is flexible for you and your family. We can do payments as it will be best for you. Another thing is that we're able to book trips years in advance. So if you know you're having a graduation or a retirement that's happening 2 years from now, we're able to go ahead and book that out and plan your dream vacation a little bit along the way. And so that's another really valuable thing of using a travel agent. We'll even help you know what to pack and to bring with you on your trip. There's little details that we're able to provide to you, other information that we can give you that will help you with your traveling process, even from when we book it all the way to packing and getting prepared to leave, having the right documents and things that you need to travel.
And the best part? Their services are free.
We are free to the client. We don't charge anything. They're going to get the same prices by booking direct through the supplier, through, the company or the hotel or the cruise line as we would, except sometimes we're able to find them deals or discounts that they may not have known were out there. So the reason that our services are free is because we are able to get a commission from the supplier that we book you through. So whether we're booking you on a cruise or to a resort destination, we get paid a commission from them, and we are never charging our clients anything, and so it's always free to you. So I think there's a lot of value right now with family travel together. I think that it's valuable to go as a whole family to destinations that you've never been to before. You can introduce your children or your brothers and sisters to a totally new destination and introduce them to new things that they've never seen. So if you're thinking of taking a trip of any kind to any destination, make sure you give us a call at Magical Enchanted Vacations. We would love to make your trip more magical for you and help you plan out every detail so that you get to enjoy the best part of vacation, and that's having fun.
For more information about Magical Enchanted Vacations or to become part of their team, visit magicalenchantedvacations.com or go to our website, thebalancingact.com.
Giving the proper care our senior citizens deserve is no easy task, but our next story shows how to get it done.
If you're a senior or have a senior relative, it can be a daunting task to transition into the senior lifestyle. This experience can be overwhelming and stressful. But Senior Connection Center can help you navigate the complex maze of options, giving you the information you need to make the best choices for you or your loved one.
Senior Connection Center is a nonprofit, and our mission is to help older adults and persons with disabilities live with independence and dignity. We have programs here. They're evidence-based programs, health and wellness programs that's focused on managing chronic diseases, preventing falls. Falls prevention is a huge issue because that's typically the reason why an older adult will end up in the emergency room and will end up in a nursing home. We also have some mental health services as well, because we want people to be healthy from not only their physical well-being perspective, but a mental health perspective. One of the services that we fund is the nutrition program. Home delivered meals is a service that we have been providing for years, and as well as congregate meals, where people can go to a social setting and get their meal and be with others. Internet literacy is a very important connection for older adults, both literally and figuratively. And we have entered an agreement with a company called Uniper Care, and it provides a social engagement platform where people can just use their TV set. It doesn't have to be a smart TV or anything like that, where they can engage in programming, exercise programs and other things like that. Just getting together with different groups, their friends, connected with family that's out of state, to keep them engaged.
At Senior Connection Center, they have a Medicare help service called Shine that's trustworthy and reliable.
Shine is in the state of Florida. It is serving health insurance needs of elders. Throughout the rest of the country, it's known as the SHIP program, but basically it's a free, unbiased program in Florida under the Florida Department of Elder Affairs, which helps seniors see all of their available options, the best options for their individual healthcare needs. Medicare fraud is where seniors are taken advantage of in many different ways. A lot of this starts out by telephone calls. Seniors still have landline telephones, and they're wary of answering these phones today, which they should be, because unfortunately a lot of scams start out that way. If the seniors are scammed, they can report it to the Senior Medicare Patrol, where we can take the information and address it and refer it to the appropriate law enforcement agencies.
Not only does Senior Connection Center give sound advice on Medicare options, they can also help seniors find the perfect long-term care option.
One of the things that we try to impart on them is, find out as much information, read as much as you can about the various nursing home options. Go at different times during the day, to see what that facility is like early in the morning, see what it's like in the afternoon, see what it's like at night. Use every sense that you have, especially the sense of smell. When you walk into a nursing home, you want to make sure it's clean. You want to make sure that it's inviting. It has that warm, home-like atmosphere.
No matter what senior services you may need, Senior Connection Center's Elder Helpline is a great place to start.
And we have several elder helpline specialists that are very well trained. Many of them are certified through a national standards program through the Alliance for Information and Referral Systems. And it is very interesting, the types of calls that we receive. Somebody may be calling in and say, I want to receive home delivered meals. Well, because our staff are so well trained, it's like peeling an onion. They call in for home delivered meals, and after that conversation with the elder helpline specialist, they may end up needing the bill paying service, homemaker service, personal care, lawn care.
The best time to reach out for help is before a crisis hits. Visit seniorconnectioncenter.org for more information, or go to our website, thebalancingact.com.
Look, I love eating fresh, healthy meals, but who has time to cook?
That's right. And these days, who really wants to shop for all those ingredients? Well, we have the solution. It's called Rebuilt Meals, and I love what they write here. Cook less, live more.
Oh, yeah.
At Rebuilt Meals, we cook, prepare, portion, and home deliver ready-made meals for our clients. Our goal is to cook less and live more, and that really allows our clients to do whatever they want to do and not have to cook.
Rebuilt Meals home delivers healthy and nutritious meals statewide. No cooking, no prepping, just heat and eat.
So the misconception about healthy meals not having any flavor can be true for some companies, but not for Rebuilt Meals. Our culinary team and our executive chef Matthew spend a lot of time to figure out what components and ingredients can make our meals taste delicious, but still maintain their macro balance. We pride ourselves on having the largest variety of meals in the entire country. I say that without hesitation. We really want to be able to suit everyone's needs, and that's a difficult thing to do. So we have, one of our plans is gluten, dairy, and soy free. Then we have our keto. We have our plant-based plan, which is vegetarian and vegan friendly. We have our traditional plan, and then we also have kids meals, and we have an a la carte plan, which you can order from around 50 items by the pound and portion to fit your exact macro needs. So we don't do things the easy way. We have a rotating menu. So our menu has 30 plus new items every single week.
There are lots of plans to choose from on their website, and the menu changes every week.
We have 6 different meals for each one of our meal plans. We use 3 base proteins: beef, turkey, and chicken. We don't use seafood in our meals, but we have an amazing variety because every single week there's different recipes for those 3 base proteins. But we don't limit it by which plan you order. So you can order our traditional plan, but order meals from Performance. You can mix and match however fits your needs, whatever you see is most exciting on the menu for you, and then choose your meals every single week to have the most control of your plan. So we have our culinary team over here in Tampa and led by our executive chef, Matthew. So, he creates the meals, creates the recipes, passes it down the line, and then our team comes together, in unison to create the perfect dishes. So our packaging took us a long time to decide what we're gonna use. We didn't take the decision lightly, and we looked at all of our options. We ultimately chose a reduced oxygen packaging machine. So what this does is our meals go through this chamber, the oxygen gets removed and gets pumped with a different gas, and if you didn't know, oxygen makes food go bad. So when we take that out of the meal, it really increases the freshness and longevity of that meal once it's sealed on top. We also chose the most eco-friendly container that's out on the market. It's called a Go Green container. The reason we chose them is because they are the industry leaders in reducing their plastic waste. So of any company in the country, they have the least waste, which is great for us because one of our goals is to be as eco-friendly as humanly possible. One more thing to note is we used to use the traditional meal prep containers that a lot of companies use. By removing our plastic lid and putting our plastic film, we reduced that usage by 96% of the plastic we're using. So that is, in a nutshell, what our packaging is all about. So all of our meals have heating directions right on top on the label. Every meal is able to be microwaved. Some taste better in the oven, as with anything. I know personally, if we're gonna have flank steak, I wanna put the steak in the oven, get it nice and juicy again. Microwave can dry some things out, but all of our meals are microwave safe. So our meals are perfect for every lifestyle, no matter what your goals, what your plans are for life. We have a meal that will really fit your needs, and let's show you how we do it.
Beef.
Little salt.
Little salt, give it the extra flavor we need. So now that we've got the color on the beef, I can turn the heat down a little bit. And we'll just let this go until the beef is finished cooking.
And just like that, dinner.
Wow, this is so good. And they ship throughout Florida.
I like the corn zucchini fritters.
I'm looking at this fennel-infused chicken.
God, eat it together.
Nice.
I love it. For more information about Rebuilt Meals, go to rebuiltmeals.com. And of course, you can go to our website. What is it?
Of course, thebalancingAct.com.
This pulled pork.
Thanks so much for joining us on this local edition of The Balancing Act. We'll see you next time.